So
¿Quién paga por transferirlo?
you can pay for it or they can pay for it. Like you negotiate it. It just all this.
¿En dónde decía eso? ¿Decía en el otro?
And
¿One to four?
no.
¿En dónde se negocia quién paga?
Aquí. El HOA lo negocias en esta forma, en la forma del mandatory.
Pero, nena, vamos a decir, cuando recibes ya la oferta con el hecho lleno, y le pones, el buyer me manda la oferta a mí, que soy parte del seller, 250 y buyer, o prácticamente que el buyer está,
So,
no va a exceder el pago de 250.
yes, so like, mira.
¿El transfer cuánto viene siendo? Depende de la asociación.
Depende de la asociación. A veces el transfer nada más cuesta como $100 y a veces el transfer cuesta $300.
Ok, por eso cuando el buyer nos manda a nosotros, bueno, que yo me estoy preguntando porque yo lo mando así cuando voy a comprar, selecciono la parte número 4, la casilla, y luego le pongo que 250, o sea que el buyer no va a acceder pagar más de 250, o sea que el resto, si son 350, el seller va a cubrir la diferencia. Y viceversa, cuando estamos recibiendo, ¿está bien así?
Ya, porque si lo lees dice, buyer shall pay any and all association fees, deposits, reserves, and other charges associated with the transfer of the property, not to exceed $250. And sellers shall pay any excess. This paragraph does not apply to regular periodic maintenance fees, assessments, or dues. So, let's say que el owner debe $500 de asociación.
Okay.
Like, aquí el buyer, no es como que, el buyer tiene que esos 250 up to 250, lo va a pagar porque él debe. No, eso es del seller. Esto es del transfer fees. Transfer of the property. No. Charges associated with the transfer of the property.
Por eso, pero no es de los fees que el seller debe al hecho
no.
de,
No.
El seller debe,
mira,
no tiene nada que ver.
Mira, this paragraph does not apply to regular periodic maintenance fees.
Okay, ya, por eso digo, es nada más para el transfer. El transfer nunca es igual, siempre puede ser. Porque la otra vez yo tuve una como para allá, para Happy, dice el transfer plus, había una cosa que decía el cap de no sé qué, y eran otros 500 o 800 dólares. Un cap, que no, era la primera vez que miraba. Esas son el HOA de Happy.
Sí, es que depende cómo están montadas las HOAs. It just depends. Like, hay unas, por eso te digo, que la asociación nada más son $100, pero el transfer son $200 y la subdivisión, información de la subdivisión son otros 150. So, al final terminas gastando 400. So, eso depende. So, por eso. Y luego, autorización. Seller authorized the association to release and provide subdivision, any information, updated resale certificate. If requested by the buyer, title company, any broker to the sale. If buyer does not require subdivision or an updated resale certificate and title company requires information from association about dues, assessments, violations, covenants, restrictions, and a waiver of any right for the first refusal. Buyer, seller shall pay the title company the cost of obtaining information of the property. Hola. Yes. No, you're fine.
That's okay right there?
Yes.
Can I get your last name?
Jones. Jones.
Gotcha, Ms. Jones. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Okay. So, si en realidad la title company ocupa esos papeles, ¿quién los va a pagar? Buyer, seller. I always do seller. I always try to negotiate as much as I can. Because my buyer is paying for inspection, appraisal, surveys, and now the HOA.
Pues aquí dice buyer del 250 y el buyer.
Yeah, that's for the transfer.
50, para la nueva transacción que tengo.
Mhm.
250.
Mhm. Es que the transfer es una cosa y la subdivision information es otra cosa. Like aquí dices transfer of the property. Okay? Okay. Y aquí arriba, subdivision information.
Entonces ahí le ponemos que buyer does not require delivery.
I always put it no. It just depends. Once they are living in, because they're already, living in there, they can go to the association and then they can request for those documents.
Y acá que le paga el seller y le ponemos la cantidad.
Sí, y luego si aquí es porque el seller va a autorizar a que le hagan release de información de la subdivisión a la title company y también al buyer. Ahora, ¿qué pasa si cuando la title company requiere esta información y la necesita? Porque se deben dues, assessments, violations, o sea, ¿quién va a pagar cuando se jale esa información? Entonces yo siempre pongo seller. Mhm. And then the signatures. So, como esa casita estaba en una asociación de MUD, entonces, notice to prospective buyer. As required by law, I'd advise you to have the abstract covering the property known as blah, 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 examined by attorney of our own selection, or you should be furnished policy, title, insurance. If the property is situated in utility district, blah, 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 fee of this district. If the property is in a public improvement district, the seller must give you written notice, blah, blah, blah. So you sign there, I receive a copy of notice to prospective buyer, and she signs there. Now, this property was in the MUD, I think it was 140 something. 381. MUD 381. So what we can do is here in realistic, it was MUD 381. I click right there. It shows me an error occurred. Okay, so y le voy a poner MUD District 381. Go. Okay, Harris County Municipal Utility District. Tax info. A ver, notice of tax hearing, financial report, approved budget. A ver. Okay. Notice to purchaser of a special taxes assessment. Estaba ahí, frente a nosotros. Ahí está. There you go.
But this should already be on there, shouldn't it be? Or by the seller?
This should be right here in documents. There you go, mud. She already has the mud. I like this. I want to sell this house. I like it. She has the offer submission, the seller's disclosure, the non-realty, the mud. She has everything. She even has the non-realty. Let me see. Ooh, where am I going? No, I want to see the non-realty items. We're converted this PDF so you can got it. It's loading. Let's see if it loads. Okay. For an additional sum of $1, my buyer can get the fridge, the washer, and the dryer, and it's already signed. I like this real. I like that.
They want to sell the house.
Yes, I like that. It's like, just send me an offer.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't want to talk. So that's good. That's good. She's easing my job as of a realtor. She's easing my job.
But you're just showing
Pero ahí
us,
en el-
like, if they don't have it, where we can get it.
Yeah.
Donde dice que va a dejar todo,
Mhm.
lo especifica que va a dejar todo, pero no es que se queda todo así como lo vemos cuando enseñamos una casa.
No.
No hay garantía de que se quede todo.
No. No hay ninguna garantía. Ninguna garantía.
Porque siempre me preguntan cuando enseño una casa, ¿todo esto se queda? Y pues yo les digo que sí, pensando de que pues está ahí, se queda.
A veces sí. A veces no. I was touring this house. I was touring this house. Ya te lo voy a poner. Tan, tan, tan. Delete shape. Mira, I was touring this house. Creo que estaba aquí. Tenía 4 rooms. 4 rooms. Y era 2-story house. Stories 2. Map. Could it be this one? I think it was this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was this one. Pre-approval letter.
This looks like it's 5-bedroom.
Yeah. I toured this property and then I toured large rooms, primary room, can use bedroom. No, it wasn't this one. So it was one of these homes that I toured, and it was like literally stating that if you wanted the no, it wasn't that one. It was another one. It was nice. It was a nice home. Maybe this one, Evans. Yeah, I think it was this one. And it was stating, like right there on the agent's remarks, that you have to offer, and it literally had that non-realty. Mod seller's disclosure. No. It had the. No, it was another, and then they put the about non-items, not real estate items, and it was like washer and dryer, 1,500, fridge, because it was like one of those fancy ones, 2,000, and blah, and I'm just like, oh shit, and then whenever.
No pone nada que no te garantizan que se va a quedar. ¿Cómo sabes?
Yeah, you gotta ask them. Like I had a showing in, they had solar panels. I called them and I'm like, are the solar panels already paid off? Yes, they're paid off. Okay, great. They're coming with the house, or will they remove them? No, they will stay in the house. Oh, okay. Do you have a service contract on those? Let me check.
Como ahorita si se cierra esta casa, ¿qué pasa si el señor decide llevarse las cosas? No puedo hacer nada.
Well, it's a little bit, si todavía hay un lease en solar panels, they can take them.
No, pero ese señor que se quiere llevar, creo que nomás está la lavadora, no, que está ahí, ya no me acuerdo. Está la estufa, pero esa se queda, ¿no? Siempre o no. Puede quedarse, puede no quedarse.
That's why it's important that you have everything in writing. Even if you have to pay $1 extra for it, for like doing the non-realty addendum. It is important. Okay, so we got to dot loop. Okay, in the case that we are in the same brokerage, intermediary addendum. Okay, in the case, who's gonna, the seller, John creo que era el seller, and then my buyer from the agency team regarding the property dated as of today. Broker will or will not appoint licensed associates to communicate with, carry on instructions. If broker makes such appointments, broker appoints. So this is like me, let's say, you're grabbing the owner and then I'm grabbing the prospect. Then you will have to click will. If I'm like, don't worry about it, I can handle both sides, will not appoint. And then seller has to sign and buyer has to sign. Okay? Okay. Then once you have everything signed, you get executor contract, you get the MUD sign, you get the contract sign, you get the third party's financing sign, you get the MUD sign, you get the compensation. Si le estás pidiendo al broker, compensation. Si se lo estás pidiendo al seller, it's okay, like the contract it is. Whenever everything gets executed, this is where you're gonna upload. You're gonna add document, browse in your computer, upload, they're gonna be there. Once it is there, we're good. You click right here, and then you go submit for review. What you're gonna review, execute it, you can send them all, submit. And then it comes straight to me. And that's it. That's basically what I need. That's all I need from y'all. Like, I know that it, like today it's like, we started at 10:30, it's 2:30. Okay, so there's a lot, like, that's what I'm saying, like, everybody, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care how many times you have to ask me. Ask me. I can do it with you. I'm not going to do it for you. Okay? So you can add, like, here, I don't mind. Raquel, she knows, I've known her, she knows, I don't mind. Like, for me, it's like here we're open doors. Like, I'm telling you that this is what I use. So these are my little tricks and pages where I go and pick up my stuff and But I'm pretty sure no one has shown you, has everybody shown you like half of this? Like, whenever I'm with my buyers, I'm like, I make sure that they're freaking approved in 30 days. Like, I'm not playing with that. Oh, I don't know how to get this information. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go sit down. And I sit down with them and I'm like, shh. Oh, a link was sent to your phone. Oh, what's the code? And I do it with them. And I download that information. I even download 3 years of W-2s, 3 years of taxes. I print out, okay, how many, and then I'm like, shit, like they have been like in 7 different companies in the last year. And then you start like putting the start date, end date, start date, end date, start date, end date. If they do overtime, if they have been doing overtime for the last 12 months, you got to go for the last paycheck of the last year to look to year to date and see if they were making that overtime 2024 and 2023, so that can be counted as of income. If they have not been doing it, it doesn't count as of income. If he just started this year, January, doing overtime, and if he wasn't doing it in 2024, they're not going to count it as of income. So we're good?
Yes, we're good. Thank you so much. It's a lot, like you said, but it's good to know that I can ask you.
So
If I
it
have
is. That's why it is important that you come to the classes. I was telling Waldina, I'm gonna start with or without whoever is here. I'm not gonna be teaching no special classes, no, because it is so much. Like, just imagine I do this each day with everyone.
That's a lot.
So I need everybody to be like on the same page. I need everybody to be like, we're open, but we're also like, I'm also have my clients, I'm also having this, I'm also having that. I also have to look into the paperwork, make sure everything is good, done, signed. And this is basically for y'all's coverage. I'm not, because I'm not in that transaction, can be like, whatever. So, yeah, don't do the mistakes that I made before.
It's a matter of also practicing it.
Mhm.
For instance, with me, when we reviewed it on Saturday, we got to actually practice what it is putting in the offer. So that gave me a perspective as to how.
Yeah, we were like 2 hours, 3 hours.
It's been a long time.
And we were like, because I'm doing transaction coordinator for her in that transaction. And she wanted to learn, so I took the time to be with her and to do it with her, because we needed to hurry up and submit that offer, because it's a house that is going to come to the market, so we didn't want it to hit the market.
Yeah.
So that's another thing.
Yeah, and I need to keep practicing more. So, for instance, I'm thinking he's not gonna want that house anymore. He's gonna want to look at another one. So,
Did you check on this one?
see, but I think it looks a little dated. He wants something a little bit more modern. He now wants the pool in the back. So, and he can afford it. You know, he's qualified. The house that we're checking out Thursday, I think it's at 260.
Okay.
260, but right now I was looking at the what's it called,
The comps?
no. The agents remarks.
Mm-hmm.
Says buyers and agents has 1% earnest money, $200 option money for 7 days.
Okay.
Please. So I got a little confused when I read that. I thought 1% earnest money.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 1% earnest money.
It's always 1% earnest money?
Yeah, it's the money of good faith. 1%.
Right, I think it was 3% earnest money. So 3% is for concessions because he has a conventional loan.
Yes.
This guy. Okay.
Yeah.
And $200 option money for 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like the option period that you were
Mhm.
telling me, that was for 10 days, and we put 150 bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it would have to be 200 in this.
On that one, will have to be 200 if you want the 7 days, or you can do 150 for 5 days.
Okay. So
It just depends.
okay. So you
Because-
just need to practice more scenarios in
Mhm.
order for me to understand it. Because doing it once, or even seeing it on the screen, I'll understand in that moment, but I actually have to put it into practice because you know someone do that. And I have to
Yeah.
put it into practice and with different scenarios. So that
Yeah.
way I can, like if I encounter something different, I'll know what to put on there because every case is different. Not every.
Yeah.
So for that reason is why I need to practice like different scenarios in order for me to understand it because I want to understand it. So in the
Yeah.
future,
Yeah, it is important. It is really important. And that's why I'm like, I was telling everybody, it is important that everybody knows this because at least this is the base of what could happen. Like, we didn't even touch, like, if it has a sewer. If this house would have a sewer or septic, if this house would have had it, let me see. Okay, I will go for. I will go for. Aquí, lo voy a meter aquí. Documents, templates. So it can be in 1 to 4. Like I already this is the buyer's new brokerage. The one that you have right now, that's the newer one. It's only the bold letters, the one that changed. Nothing else changed. It's called on-site property. On-site. Please track. Let me see the on-site. On-site. 1031. No. Danger, landlord, loan assumption, new home. A ver. Land. A ver en land. Amendment. General. It's for sale. A ver si aparece site. Ahí está. Information about on-site. Let's say they're buying over there in Dayton. Autofill. Description of on-site sewer facility on the property. Septic, aerobic. Right now they're doing aerobic. What type of distribution? Location of the drain. Who installed it? What's the age? Seller is aware of the maintenance. How many date any tanks has last pumped? Seller, any defects? Planning materials.
Who fills this out? The seller though, right?
The seller.
Like for us making
Yes.
Oye, yo ahorita tengo un muchacho que quiere rentar y en el hard sale el precio de 1,350, pero cuando me meto a darlo sale 1,100. ¿Qué hay?
¿De qué?
¿Por qué está el precio diferente?
¿De qué? Por...
Para la renta dice, cuando le voy a mostrar la propiedad dice
Ajá.
1,350, pero cuando me meto a darlo dice 1,100.
Tienes que cambiárselo.
Nada más lo puedo cambiar.
Sí. Sí. Sí, nada más se lo cambias y ya está. Nada más se lo cambias y ya está. Any other question, ladies? Beautiful ladies, amazing ladies.